Soph and Ans, Soph and Ans, take the chat. It's not gonna work if you laugh every time, because number one, now I'm insecure.
Okay, I get it.
And that sucked. No. So I suck. Whatever.
Okay, no,
I don't want to do it again. You know what? Welcome to Soph and Ans Chit the Chat, y'all. Two best friends since birth who are just gonna sit here and prattle. Vibes. Go ahead. Give me some updates.
Okay, updates from this week. This one's fresh in my brain and I have them sitting right here. I got some new running shoes.
Ooh.
I've never tried Asics before. This is new for me. So
Wait,
I'll give
what
you a
made you
review.
make the switch? Are you a Brooks girl?
They on sale.
Oh, and there you go.
What else do you need, you know?
A sale.
For those of you who are wondering, why does Ansley have running shoes? Is she a runner? The answer is not really. But I have some good friends in Kosovo, one of whom is a marathon runner, one of whom's just like outdoorsy and athletic and cool. And they said, Ansley, we're going to run a race in Istanbul in November. And I was like, I'm not really a runner. But then I thought, race in Istanbul in November.
When you have the
with
op
two
to
cool
go
people?
to Istanbul, you go.
Exactly. And also, fun fact for those of you who are curious, it's the only race in the world that is over 2 continents. So I'm going to start in the Asian part of Turkey, because that's the new name, in case anyone missed that. And then I will run to the European part of Turkey. And I was like, man, who doesn't want to be on 2 continents in one day? So I'm doing that. So I'm now training to run in Istanbul in November for a 15K. That's why I have running shoes.
Yay. I'm so sorry. I'm about to expose myself. First thing. What's Turkey? What?
They changed the name of their country. Did you know that?
Not Turkey?
It's not Turkey. The official name is Turkey. So I hope I'm saying that right.
What's going on? Why?
They just were like, we're changing it. And they have a couple reasons. If you look it up, there's like a few reasons. But this was so funny because one of the main reasons that the leaders gave was like, we want to distinguish ourselves from the bird. And I was like, yeah, fair enough, you know?
You know, if that's like the depth of your problems in your country, you're doing pretty good. I think.
Maybe that was just a silly little joke he threw in, I don't know. But I was like, also valid.
Turkey.
So that's a basic update from my week. Other basic updates. I don't think I have a lot. Yeah, honestly, I think that's kind of what's on my brain. I'm just like getting ready. I'm like ordering stuff from the US that I can't get in Kosovo, getting ready to go back, preparing
Also, fun fact, you started trail running, right? That's kind of
I did. I started trail running. I haven't used I got trail runners as well. They're Salomons. I think it's called Thundercross. So, yeah, I'm becoming
need special shoes to trail run?
Well, I guess you don't have to, but like these guys, do you see how they're sort of like flattish on the bottom? Trail runners, I don't have them with me, but they have little like no, they're not spikes, but they're like textured bottoms so that they grip the ground better. Yeah. Love I wasn't really planning on getting these running shoes, but my Hokas are #deadzos, so I needed something new.
And Asics is the way to go.
Well, they're on sale, and they got really bomb reviews, and I said, here we go. What are some basic updates in your life? What you got going on?
I don't know, actually. I feel like this week in particular, this month, like, I don't know. I know this is such like I don't know where the time went, but like I really am just like, where am I right now? Like I really was like, am I not in June? Like I'm just like really.
Do you need me to like give you a prompt here? Like what did you do 1 week ago?
Oh, stop being mean. So okay, here is an update, which I think I've already told you this, but I am going to be a published author. I didn't tell you that.
0% did not tell me that.
Yeah.
Give me the news.
I'm going to. I wrote a 1-act.
Yes.
And so it's going to be published in a collection of other 1-acts, if you will. So, yeah, if you're an actor in LA and are like, I never have any
Stop
fun
it.
one acts to do on stage, and I just never know what to do with my acting self. Do I have the solution for you? I don't know the name of it yet, so I can't, but I will very
We'll let
soon.
you guys know. We'll keep you guys updated.
So that was fun to be like, what a flex. Like, I've always wanted to say, like,
yes, you can
I'm
put
an
that in your
author.
resume now.
I'll be
Published
putting that on my
author.
resume.
Boom.
Just to one act. But it is exciting. It's like, wow, never did, when I, like, wrote this little tang, never did I expect it would, like.
Wait, which one is it?
It's Rat Race.
Ah, I knew it was going to be that one.
Yes.
Guys, as someone who has seen a video of this one act, I've seen yours truly perform it. It's really funny. It's so
cute.
good. Would highly recommend.
If you're a woman in the acting world and you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm a woman. There's no one acts for me out here. Do I have the solution for you?
I think you should go into voice acting at some point in your life.
Don't. I'm trying. I am trying. I am actively reading scripts through a microphone. And no one be picking me. It's okay.
Well,
that's the story of my life, literally. Everyone.
Somehow.
It's. I think it's needed at this point where it's like, please keep feeding my ego because that's all I have. But it really is when I'm just like, I bartend. So when I'm bartending or like serving and people are just like, you should be an actor. Like, oh my gosh, or you're so pretty, or you're so funny, or like, you're an actor. Of course I could tell you're an actor. Like, what have you been in? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, nothing. I can't be in anything. I'm not in anything that you have seen. And they're like, what is that? Like, people are just they just have no idea. And I'm just like, no, I'm like actively trying. Like, I am I'm going home to film myself to try to get in front of you on TV. They just tell me no. Yeah. Anyway, tell me about what you're reading, Miss Melton. Let's do some little book club for our bookies.
Okay, book club. I'm still currently reading. I'm actually outraged. Speaking of, sorry. Okay, most of you know, I'm sure many of you on here are Spotify listeners, so you understand this. On Spotify, you can now do audiobooks. So fun. Love that development for us. Fun fact, I did know this, but I'd never experienced it. You have a limit of however many hours of audiobook time you can have every month. I think it's like 15 hours.
15?
Yeah.
But I'm a reader.
Right. So let's say I listen to 1 hour of a book per day. That's half a month. And then I have to wait half a month to listen again.
That's actually really rude. Because, like, we don't limit my music.
Exactly. So I'm listening to Return of the King right now. I'm finishing up the Lord of the Rings series on audiobook. And I get halfway through. And if anyone knows the way that, like, the midway point ends, and I do know what happens, so, like, it's not like I need to know, but also still annoyed. Pippin is, like, at the Black Gate. They're doing a full-on, like, attack on Sauron and his army, and then Pippin's like, and everything goes black. And then I hear this little woman go, you have used up your audiobook time for the month. No, thank you. I was so mad. So anyway,
sounds like there needs to be an email. A little.
Maybe. And you know what Spotify's going to say? Give us more money because you can pay for extra hours.
Oh, they know
and exactly I'm not doing
what
that.
They're doing. They know exactly.
I know. So anyway, that's what I'm reading. I haven't made any progress in Les Mis since we last spoke because I'm really trying to finish A Gentleman in Moscow before I go back to Kosovo because it's a library book. So Gentleman in Moscow, really enjoying it. Currently, there's a lot of time jumps in it. So I'm currently in 1948, maybe, like post-World War II. Maybe. Yeah, it's just really fascinating. Very, very interesting to just, again, see the world of Russia through his eyes. Very well written characters all across the board.
Who is this written by again?
Just good.
Do you know?
I don't remember the author's name.
Look it up. Just look it up.
I'll look it up.
Not here to be your Google, okay? You can do that.
True that.
I'm still reading the Red Rising series, which I highly recommend. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's better than the Hunger Games. Sue me. It's like a Star Wars Game of Thrones in a dystopian society. And it's fun.
Amazing.
I'm on the second to last book, and I feel like I'm not going to explain any of it, because if I explain some of it, it will give spoilers for literally book one. So
I appreciate that as someone who has not read book one yet. So
I'm
thanks.
making her read it. I'm bullying her into reading
I
it.
will as soon as I'm done with Lord of the Rings.
It's so good.
on that.
You know it's good when you have to when you're bullying your friends to like do it. You know what I mean?
Read it.
Where yeah, it's like, what are you doing? You know, read it.
The author's name is Immortals.
Oh, my author's name I think is Pierce Brown.
Great.
I think.
I'm honestly really bad with author names, so I never
sorry,
really know.
authors. We love your art.
I do appreciate your work, though. I really do.
We appreciate you, authors. We appreciate you.
Okay, what are you listening to?
Oh, almost a jinx. I prepared this and I looked this up. I found this because I'm always like, what am I listening to? And I feel like I'm always like, yeah, what am I listening? I'm always finding cool songs. I added this to your playlist, if you're wondering. It's called, I found it yesterday. And you know, like when a song comes on, whatever that may be for your personal heart, that you're just like, you just kind of stop and you're just like, and it like hits you right in here and you're just like, da, 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 whatever's going, and it's just like, ooh, just that dopamine in your brain, if it will. This one does it for me. It's called Word to the Trees, Whatever Mike. And yeah, I'd never heard anything by him. I don't know, like, but this song just like, yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give it a listen.
You should. Go ahead.
I've had two things I've been listening to. One is a realization that I had. This summer has been very like
Summer of discovery.
boy band punk moment for me, which is
What?
not normal, I feel like, but I'm listening to my summer playlist going, this is a lot of like boy bandy vibes. I don't know. I was like, wait a second. I'm not sure. Anyway, the one that I'm really, really just like in it right now, it's called Caroline by
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
Zach someone, I think. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I love a song named Caroline, but I don't know.
By Zach Heron. That's who it's by.
Okay, let me see.
And let me tell you, if you're looking for a song that's just a summer moment, you know, you're driving down the highway, it's night, it's hot outside, and you're just having a summer time, this is like a banger that you listen to in the car. And you just roll your windows down and you turn your volume up and you just get to have a moment of like music wash over you moment. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. Love. Anyway,
I'm excited.
so that's my
I
first
queued
one.
it.
Perfect.
Derailing though.
Derailing.
Speaking of, just a short synopsis, as you've spent most of your time there, give me a brief rundown on summer in Virginia. What's that been like for you? Do you enjoy walking?
Hell.
I was going to say, do you enjoy walking outside at 10 a.m. and just being wet?
No.
Because
No,
I don't miss that. I am the first person as a fellow, like, Origination. What do they call that? A native. An origination from Virginia. You know what I realized the other day? I don't have any, like, clips or, like, acting moments of me doing, like, a Southern accent. And it's like,
oh,
what am I doing? Right.
That's
like,
why you haven't gotten any jobs on voice acting.
That's my roots. That's me. You know how hard I worked to lose this? Anyway, from a fellow origin of Virginia, I'm a first proponent to be like, there's something magical about Southern, particularly the Southern Appalachian Mountains summers. And they're fun and they're cool. They're just a vibe like no other.
Yes. Agreed.
However, the bugs and the absolute just swampiness.
Humidity, yeah, it's bad.
The glasses just sliding down my face at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Or
I will
fogging
never.
up today.
Oh,
the inside of my car was totally fogged because of humidity. It sucked. It was so bad. So yeah, when I went for a run this morning and it was 8 a.m. and it was like 82. with like, I don't even know how high the humidity percentage was. It was
I'm
bad.
crying thinking about that.
Yeah, just like, yeah, just,
As someone
but
debilitated by heat, I didn't do well. I did not do
good
well.
word, debilitated. Yes, ma'am.
Originated.
Although I will say a pro Virginia summer, there's this place that my family goes biking, and near there is this cute little like family farm, and they sell peach slushies. And let me tell you, anything peach in Virginia in the summer, I know Georgia is like the peach state or whatever, but man, let me tell you, peach milkshakes, peach slushies in Virginia, you just
Um,
can't beat it. It's too good. Peach pie. Oh my gosh, it's
I'll be
amazing.
swampy. I'll be swampy for a peach slushy.
Uh-huh. You just
Oh,
head on over to Woodruff's and get yourself a piece of
who
peach
needs
pie and
to
a peach
see
milkshake.
when you have a peach milkshake? I'm like
So
craving
true.
that
So
now.
yeah, I mean, I think Virginia summer. Oh, I went kayaking. That should have been an update. That's probably the highlight of my week, actually. I got to
Go right
go.
into it,
Sorry,
girl.
I'm skipping.
Skip right in, girl.
I went kayaking with my dad on the James River on Friday, and that really is kind of like, in
That's
my mind,
peak. Oh, I miss that so
quintessential
much.
Virginia summer moment. There's nothing better than being on the river on a hot day, and when you're hot, you just jump out into the river, jump back in. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Like, not a cloud in the sky, but it was a great temperature to be kayaking. The river was also at a pretty good like level, so the rapids were really fun. It was just like a great moment. Very, very fun.
I miss that so much. That's one of my like, and that was my like tour. What do you call that? Like new girl moment where I was just like, the Los Angeles River. Like, where is it? Oh my gosh, California has rivers.
It's called the ocean.
Right. It's called a sewage drain that runs through all of California. Like, that was my saddest moment when I realized how much of, like, no hate. I love you, Los Angeles. But when I realized how much of a concrete jungle Los Angeles is,
Yep.
like, it's not, there's none of that. You must drive hours to find nice
Yeah.
water. And it's
Yeah.
just, you just take it for granted when you, like, live in some, like, Virginia, where it's just like, oh, there's a river that runs through my whole town. Like,
So
oh.
true. One of the best parts. What's the best part of LA summer? Do we have a good LA summer
Ooh.
time?
I mean, not being wet. I'll say it again. I hate it, bro. I hate it.
No,
Sweating
humidity
is
is of
fine,
the devil.
but yeah, there's something. If you know, you know, and if you know, you know. There's something special about sweating from humidity. That's, I think, what it is none of us like to feel like we're suffocating, right? Um, And in Virginia, you do. It's the wetness where you're just like, I can't really take a deep breath right now. I feel like you feel like you're in a, like, if you were a plant in a greenhouse. Like, that's how that must feel, where you're just always kind of like, ugh,
Yeah,
God.
and then when you're trying to exercise, it's even worse because you're like, am I drowning? Like,
I
you know, when you're
okay?
taking deep breaths in, you're like, maybe I'm drowning right now because you're just not getting
I'm getting
the
PTSD.
same level of oxygen.
So yeah, I love a Los Angeles moment in that way. I feel like summer's a mindset here, right? Because it's the weather here.
Always
It's always
summer.
a little, you're right. So I feel like it's more of like, particularly. Sorry, hold for plane. Can you hear that?
Yeah,
Fuck.
just a little bit.
Donate now to our Patreon. So that I can build myself an actual podcast studio. Thank you so much. Okay, it's gone. So yeah, it's more of a mindset where I feel like particularly June and July, I've really given over to the summer mindset where it's like, yes, let's go have a picnic. Yes, let's go to the park. I'll go to a water park. Leading back into one of my favorite moments, me too, of the week. My friend Annie had her birthday, and she's just like a cool girl. You know what I mean? Like, she's the definition of just like, she has it together. She's just like the cool girl. And case in point, she decided to have her birthday and rent out a cabana. Cabana? Cabana.
Fun.
That's how poor I am. I don't even know what it was. I didn't even know what it was. I had to
don't
look
know.
it up, and I was like, what's a cabana? And then even more embarrassed, like, I knew I was being an embarrassing poor person. I was just like, as long as you stay quiet, like, you can do this. Just like, so yeah, you basically if any, like, pro tip in LA, if you want to have fun, um, you just go to a hotel, and the hotels, really nice ones, have like pools, right? And you can rent a cabana in this very nice pool area, and people will come over like they're your servers, and they're like, would you like a
Amazing.
drink? Here's some complimentary fruit. Here's some
That's like
complimentary
foreign
sunscreen.
concept
Here's your
to me.
right. I
I've
was
never
totally
seen
like,
anything like that.
what's going on? I
Never
like,
have I
yeah,
ever.
the hotel itself, of course, was beautiful. So I'm just like, and then we get to the cabana. I'm like, this whole freaking house is where we get to sit, and it's reserved for us. And I'm just like, taking so many videos. I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then someone comes over and they're like, would you like a drink? And I'm like, what? Like, and then yeah, he comes over with the cups of sunscreen. He's like, here's our sunscreen, and like, stop.
Okay, yeah, I can't, like, I can visualize it in my brain, but not really, because
It was so
I've
fun
never
to
experienced.
pretend.
Also, what a G, Annie having her birthday at
Thank
that
you,
place.
Annie. I know I
Thanks,
felt almost
Annie.
like bad. I was like, we're celebrating you, but I'm having so much fun. Like, so much fun. I was
And you have your
pretending like,
birthday here every year?
I know, I was kind of like, when can we go back? I was just pretending like I was Sharpay the whole time. I was
Aww,
like, my eyes.
fabulous.
I want to work there now. Like, I'll just serve like
Yeah.
old rich ladies
I mean,
all
you
day.
get to just, yeah, like, hang out at the pool, so.
Not that they got to get in at all. So, but
Oh, good
yeah.
point.
What's the best thing you ate?
Oh, I'll tell you the best thing I ate. Okay, there's been a little bit of this. I'm gonna preface
You've had
it
some not
with-
good eats,
No.
Ansley.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
No. I'm going to preface this. The best thing I ate this week was ice cream. And those of you who know me
Yes,
in the
we-
past year, I've realized I'm sort of lactose intolerant.
She's realized she's a loser. She's realized she's one of those people that's like, is this dairy free? I can't say that actually, because Karma's gonna get me, and I'm
You're
gonna become.
also lactose intolerant. You are. You're just in denial, I think.
No, girl, I'm drinking coffee with cream right now. And I'm feeling
Okay, anyway, so
great.
this is what I've realized. When I first came back from Kosovo in the fall, I thought I was very, like, completely lactose intolerant, like, couldn't have it at all. And then I think, looking back, I'm like, no, I think some of that was stress, because I was, like, job hunting. The government was just all over the place with, like, what I was hoping to do for a job with funding. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was a very stressful time. So then I went back to Kosovo, and in Europe, I've always been able to pretty much have dairy. Like, it's not really a big deal. I come back over here to the States in the summer. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. Sucks for me, dairy-free moment. But then I'm like, wait a second. No, like, if I'm having cheese, I seem to be kind of okay. If I'm having butter, I seem to be okay. But ice cream has always kind of been like a no. Anything that's heavy cream. So, like, homemade whipped cream, ice cream, any of that stuff has just been really rough. So I was with my dear friend Meg Pizzo, who both of us know and went to university with. We love her. That was another highlight of the week. I got to go see Meg Pizzo. And when I'm with Meg Pizzo, she said, let's go to this dairy farm. You can pet a cow and get ice cream. And I was like, great.
How
And then
would
I
you
just,
not?
I just really, I don't know. I just was feeling risky, I guess. Because I said, I'm going to get ice cream. Like real
I mean,
ice cream.
if you have the option to eat ice cream from... Sorry, we're being occupied right now by
Proceed.
the Marines. So, there's constantly tanks flying over. If you have the opportunity to eat ice cream straight out to cow, you gotta do it.
Right.
know?
So I was just like, I'm going to risk it. And I really just took fate and I said, I will defeat you in this moment. And I did. I got ice cream. I'm
Fate.
waiting to get sick. I'm just waiting because I haven't had real ice cream in the United States in a year. Like a straight up year.
Why don't you, like, ever take, like, a Lactaid?
I have done that. But the thing was, I didn't have any with me. Tactical error on my end, because sometimes if I'm eating like ice cream and I'm like I just want to have it, I'll take a lactate, whatever. But this time I didn't have any, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get sick, and I accepted that. So I ate this ice cream. It's so good. I got 2 flavors. I got a blueberry cheesecake ice cream, and then I got like a like a chocolate, but it had like cookie dough, brownie dough, cookie stuff, whatever. Like a good like chocolate cookie moment. And I didn't get sick. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what's going on. But I was like, that's crazy.
Ansley.
So that was the best thing I ate, and it was fun. I didn't get sick from it. So
So what do we? Yeah, we have to investigate. Like,
I'm
is it
trying. I'm
because-
actively investigating.
Is it
I'm
the
like, what's
processed, the processedness
It
maybe
could
of
be,
it?
because I was like, maybe this ice cream's so fresh. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So,
You gotta be
or
that girl.
maybe it's because generally speaking, I'm not eating a lot of dairy. So when I do have it in small proportions, it's okay. I don't know. I'll let you know. What's
Just
the best
ask
thing
people
you ate?
now. Is this straight from the cow?
Is this straight from the cow?
Excuse me.
I need some fresh milk.
Only fresh for me. Okay, I pulled this up so I could say, simply because I wanted to like give credit where credit's due, if you will.
So fair.
This is called, the recipe was from the Simple Home Edit, and it's called creamy garlic chicken.
Ooh.
Holy moly, you guys. Like, so simple, but so good. She recommends using chicken breasts. I recommend using chicken thighs. It was so good. I can't explain it. It was just like, in that moment, me and Zach were looking at Zach's my boyfriend, and we were just looking at each other like, who needs to go out? Like, this is fully yum right now.
So true.
So yeah, it was just very simple of like, we fried up some chicken thighs, mashed some potatoes, roasted some garlic, or roasted some Brussels sprouts, dumped the sauce, just that carbolicious sauce. We are not healthy in here. We took all these healthy things, and then we were just like cream and milk and cheese and on this. But it was so worth it. Like, it's just a gravy. Like, it was so beautiful.
Yum.
And so I highly recommend.
It sounds amazing. Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You guys are
Yeah,
chefing
yeah.
it up.
We're chefing it up lately.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the vibe.
And that's the vibe. Okay, so we're moving into question of the week here.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
Is it
Okay.
time?
Oh my god, I'm nervous. Yeah.
All right,
Shower.
here's question of the week.
Go ahead.
Preparing ourselves.
Get it
Question
in
of the week. This is a bit of a long one. I don't know. I'm just gonna... This is what I ask people. Fun fact. For people out there who are like, I struggle to know how to talk to people, just ask them questions, you know?
Just ask
that
them
really
questions.
is the number one thing. I'm
It's
a great
not hard.
question asker, so I never really find it hard to talk to people. Here's
Ansley
a question.
is like very like conversationalist to the 10. Like, so good.
I don't know
You
about
never
that,
have to
but-
worry. I would venture to... Has anyone ever been like, I hate talking to Ansley?
I don't know.
No.
No one's ever said it to my face, but I don't think anyone says that to your face ever. You know? Like, if they hate talking to you, they're not going to come up to you and be like, I hate talking to you.
Right.
So, all of that to say, here's a question that I actually ask people very frequently when I'm getting to know them, because I'm genuinely curious about it, and it always is like, boom, information, and then you have a lot of things to talk about. What are some of your family dynamics? What's your relationship with your siblings like? Are you guys close? What are things that you like to do with your family when you're together? Those are like 3 in 1, but that's what we're going with for the week.
That's what we're going with. We're sticking with it. Wow. I think it's also like a twofold of like, let's start at the basics, right? Let's start at the baseline.
Space
Here's
line.
our families.
True.
Here's what made us us. I think that's it really is such a good question, because think about it. You immediately can learn so much from a person from
Right.
knowing if they were an only child. Immediate, like, okay, I clocked you. I know whatever. What, are you okay? Let's check in. I'm so sorry, only child children. Only child
I
children.
was like, called out.
I just, like, it sucks. Like, you don't have, like, your parents hated you. They're mean. What do you mean you didn't have another friend for me? A built-in friend? How dare you? I'd be so
true.
mad.
I mean, I know some only children that kind of, I think they semi-enjoyed it. I don't know. Maybe not.
They're lying.
But also, you
it's
don't know
okay.
what you're missing, right? Like,
don't
if
know
you
what you're
don't have a
missing.
sibling, you don't know.
That's true.
Anyway, okay, continue.
So yeah, you're just like, oh, you're an only child, or like, oh, you're one of 7. That's also going to tell me a lot about you.
True
or like,
that.
oh, you're the youngest. Oh, you're the oldest. Oh, you have a single parent home. Oh, you have a double parent home. You have a gay parent home. Like you immediately, you're just like, oh, learn,
So
learn.
true.
Start there. You're welcome. How to have conversations with Ans and Soph. How to talk to people. Come to us for your fellow.
No, seriously though, dude, I think I could teach a class. I really do.
I think you could. I could learn from you for sure. I think it's for me, I'm just a bad person. Like sometimes I'm just like, I don't care. Like I don't want to, like you just will ask and I'm just like, I don't want to know. You know what I mean? And that's how I know I'm like, yeah, I'm a bad person. Anyway, I forgot all the questions.
Okay, well, why don't you start with who's your family?
Yeah. I am a family, one of 6, not kids, but people. I have a mother, I have a father, and
what are their names? Do you want to give us everyone's names?
Should I just name them?
I think
we
so.
have a homegrown Southern boy, Philip Steele, meets a homegrown Iowan girl, Lori Garner. They unionize and have my brother, Sam Steele, my sister, Olivia Steele, me, Sophie
Little
Steele.
child.
Whoa. Yeah, so that tells you about me. I'm the middle child.
Not only the middle child, but the middle girl. So
the middle girl.
You know?
Yeah, just like completely lost in the sauce, but then not. Any different type of, my mom always says, my mom loves me. She always said, if I would have been anyone else, they would have got lost. But Sophie made sure not to get lost in the sauce. My mom doesn't say in the sauce. But, yeah, I feel like I was a good, what's it called, like disposition for a middle child because I was a brat. So they had to focus on me.
Hey, I'm still here.
I'm still here. I literally like pulled on my mom's shirt one day and was like, I need attention. So, hey, we love a girl who knows what she wants, you know?
True that.
And then, let's not forget though, my little baby sister, Elwin Steele.
Baby.
So 4 kids, 1 oldest boy with his 3 sissies. Super fun. Yeah. Ansley, who's your favorite sibling?
I don't have a favorite
You can tell
sibling.
me.
I don't have one.
It's what they all say.
But it's true. It's true. No, I think this is what I always tell people when they say that. Like, who do you like the best? Who do you connect with the best? I'm like, I think maybe it's, again, a personality thing, right? But I feel like I connect with every sibling in a very specific way that's unique and special on its own, you know? So I'm like, well, I connect really well with this sibling on this that I never connect with this sibling on, but I connect with this sibling on something totally different that brings to life a different part of me. So with all of them together, I feel like that's a very nice, like, whole, well-rounded version of me. That's what I think.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love. All right, give me the breakdown.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I also come from mother, father, home. Father, Russ Melton. Mother, Sue Simmons. Unionized, if that's the
Sarah
word that we're
Sue.
using.
Don't forget that. Sarah Sue.
Sarah Susan Simmons. SSS. Did my mom have a lisp as a child and said Sarah Susan Simmons? Yes, she did. And it cracks me up every time. Anyway, great. If we ever have her on here, I will have her tell that story of why that happened. Then I have an oldest brother, Luke. He is a sweetie baby, kind-hearted individual who's just kind of like perfect. He's we call him the perfect child because he really was growing up. Second brother, Bridger. He is my adventure buddy and is like sarcastic, cool, vibes, chill. Third brother, Case. Vibes and chill. Third brother, Case. He is my giggle buddy. And he's like a sweet, sensitive soul as well. He and Luke are just like very just like kind-hearted, sweet, sensitive, caring people who the
Melton family
just can't like always keep up with.
Such a good dynamic. Like you have the 2 and 2. We call them the Scentsy Bears and the very non-Scentsy Bears. But it's a really good, it's just such a good dynamic, you know? You can't have a family full of Scentsy Bears.
It's a crazy mix and match. And then we have myself. Baby Ansui, who's the
little baby.
youngest and the only girl. So, yeah.
That'll tell you a lot.
Yeah, it does. It really does. And that's what I'm saying about if you only have like me and one of the siblings, it doesn't mix as well, right? Like the four of us, it's just like this balanced, harmonious moment.
I think 4 is the perfect number for children. As someone who plans to have none of their own, here's how you should plan your family. I think 4 is just great because 3 will always be like the gang up, the triangle. We can't help it. You know what I mean?
No, so true.
Then again, though, I remember distinct times where all 3 of my siblings were ganging up on me.
And then though,
that's terrifying.
Right? Like, you're wrong if all 3 of them are like, no.
Or they're just all trying to, like, make you eat shit on the carpet. Like, yeah, just... good times. Is there anything like a sibling? Wow. But, what was I saying? Oh, I think 4 is just good because you can have the pairs, you can have the olders that are going through their generational stuff, they can be teaching the younger ones, like, it's a vibe. Plus, like, the more the merrier, am I right? You don't want to get crazy. You don't want to have 8 kids. Oh my God. What are you doing? Are you trying to colonize your commune? Stop it. We are overpopulated. Quit doing that. That's crazy. As I know several families who have 8 kids.
I was about to say, literally so many families that we
I know.
What if you adopted 8 kids? Would that be acceptable? You're not overpopulating because they already exist.
You're not overpopulating. You're not being... Listen, on this podcast, me and Angela are going to say some things. Because it's our podcast, and we say what we want, okay? Is it my opinion? Yes. Is it probably right? Yes. This is a controversial one, and I'll just go, we're going to go off the cuff. I'm going to say
Here we go.
I think in this day and age, so many people are going to come for me. So many moms are going to be so mad at me. You know what? And there's nothing, it's not that it's wrong to have a child of your own. Who doesn't want? If you want to be a mom and that's your shtick, how beautiful is that? To be like, I can grow life. Like, that really is, like, ultimate, like, we are goddesses. Like, you can grow life. That's so beautiful of a concept. However, I also want to go out and buy a new dress every single time I go to an event. It's not wrong, and that's so fun. And, like, should I be gratifying myself? And that's, like, treat yourself, you know?
Treat yourself.
Is it slightly irresponsible, though? Because we have so many, like, clothings all out. And it's, like, you know? Like, shouldn't we, like, go and buy a thrifted dress? Just because, like, we're, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like... I don't know. I feel like
you feel like children are clothes.
We don't need new kids, okay? We don't need them. We have a surplus of kids already. If you were to adopt 8 kids, let's circle back. At that point, cool, but also you are starting your own commune by then. Like, that's your whole life.
That's a lot.
8 kids from different backgrounds and families that, like, did you all adopt them as babies? Or, like, are we all, you know, that's wild. Yeah. I mean, there has to be a family out there that's done it, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Angelina Jolie basically almost did that, but...
Yeah, how many did they adopt? 6? 4?
Oh, God. I don't know.
A lot. They adopted a lot of kids.
Crazy.
But I agree, and the circle back, I think
Circle,
4 kids was a great way to grow up. I loved growing up with, like, 3 other siblings to make a 4 total. Like you said, most of the time it's like a little 2 and 2 moment. You're riding on a roller coaster. You don't have to go, who's riding by themselves? No need. 2 and 2.
Ooh, smart. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 2.
You don't have to, like, argue about certain things because it's just balanced, all around balanced. Also, I will say, for example, let's say there's 2 kids, right? One of them leaves to go to college. The other one instantly just boom alone, right? So sad. And as the youngest, it still was, like, very hard when older siblings would leave to go to college. But you still had some around, right?
You
like,
still had
rarely
those to
is it
cling
just
to.
one. Right. Really, was it just like one of us at home? Because we were
Oh,
also semi close together. Like Sophie and I's family both, everybody's 2-ish years apart. And so it was just like a nice balance, a nice mix. You kind of got to relate to people on certain things that maybe you didn't relate to other ones on. It was just cool. I liked
on
it.
that topic, it will always fascinate me though when someone's like, I'm 10 years younger than my sibling. And I'm like,
Also that, because it kind of
that's so
restarts the
crazy.
birth order idea.
Yes.
Right?
And it
Yeah.
is, it's like, what's it like to have someone who is basically like a parent figure? You know,
Right.
because when they get to a certain like amount of years older than you, that's like, wow.
No, so
That's
true.
crazy.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, that was the
Love.
saddest, like, what are the saddest moments of your life? When it was exactly that, where me and Ellen watched Olivia and Sam go off to college, and then I went
So
off
sad.
to college knowing I was leaving her behind. Oh my God. And like, she knew it too, and it was just like, bye, I'm alone now. And it was just like,
Ugh.
we were, because it was always the pairs, right? So we were always the younger pair, and we were
Right.
always very close in that way, especially those last 2 years, because it was just me and her in the house. I'm putting her back in our minivan. Oh my God. If I ever need to cry for a tape, I'm serious. Like, you shouldn't
No.
do that, right? Like,
Okay,
don't methodize
also,
your,
though-
that's acting 101, don't do, but I can't help it. If I need to cry quick, I'm literally crying right now. If I need to cry quick, I just think of that. It always works.
Okay, but also
I love you, Ellen.
similar experience, because even though I'm the youngest, Case, my third brother, he was still at home when I left for college because he was doing like a community college deal. Go him. He saved a lot of money, and I'm like, power to you, sir. I was irresponsible and didn't do that, and so I went straight to
We're
college.
in a lot of debt.
So Sophie and I both had to say goodbye to siblings on the same day. Like, you're saying bye to your parents, that's always like, oh, I'm moving out for the first time, right? But like saying goodbye to Case and Elowen, that really
my
was just
God.
like, because yeah, both of them were
Trauma.
sobbing. Sophie and I are both sobbing as we're like, I remember when Sophie and I both came back to our dorm room and we're just sitting in the dorm room.
We
like,
were not having
what have
fun.
we
Like, you know
done?
how normal,
No.
like, college, they are just like, wow, we're out of the house, like, we're free. And me and Ansley were depressed.
Yeah,
like,
the first weekend,
we were
I
so
remember
sad.
that. It was really
Ansley
bad.
told me, oh my God. What did you say? It was like, I prayed. She went to bed that whole first week praying that the Lord Jesus would come back so that she wouldn't have to go.
I was so
That's
nervous.
so-
Talk about like someone that had, I don't know, problems, I guess. Like, I don't know.
We need to do an
just
episode on
remember
college
that.
where we just
Oh
like
gosh, so many things.
just
We
the
could
question
make a
being
million
like,
episodes
tell
on
me about your
college.
college experience. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Right.
that
I
was
know I
so-
do. I remember sitting there before the first day of class. I'm so freaking nervous. I like can't even explain. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to know anyone in the music department because I didn't. And so
the
I
most
just remember,
humbling
laying
experience,
in my
like
bed
your
being
first day of school.
Please, Lord, please.
It
Too
is.
good,
It's the
man.
weirdest experience. Being the new kid is, just like like one of the hardest experiences always.
So true.
I mean,
Okay,
they
I'm
say
gonna
that's
loop back
why.
around.
Oh, loopy,
sorry.
loop.
No,
No, I was
finish
about
what
to
you
go
were
on
gonna say.
another tangent that we shouldn't go
I was
on.
just going to say, loop back around to our question. And what are some things that the Steele family likes to do together? What are like bonding time moments when we're together?
We were a big, like, just simple dimple, let's watch a movie. I can remember.
We love it.
Fridays were like the best, which we'll get into this, don't you worry, in a later episode of like upbringing and like what's
Oh,
it
so
like
true.
to grow up in the conservative South. One of that is being that a key point for our family was that we didn't really watch TV, like that wasn't a thing, but every Friday night it was frickin' movie time, baby. So yeah, growing up, like especially like elementary, middle school, that was like the big thing of like Friday night movie night. Dad would get a pizza, big
Ugh.
fucking deal, pizza. Oh my God.
Because you went out for dinner.
All right, it was just like, oh my God, we're eating not mom's soup tonight. Not that mom's soup wasn't bad, but it was just like, as a kid, the simple pleasures of life of like, oh my God, pizza, like dinner in front of the TV.
No, straight up, when the parents said, we're getting out the TV trays and we're going to eat in front of the TV. I don't know why that was like
Party.
crazy, but it was
Party.
crazy.
It was, you knew shit was about to go down. Like, the same, like, dopamine that I get when it's like time to party, that's the dopamine I got as
Okay,
a
wait,
kid when it was
I have a
like,
follow-up question. How did you decide what you were gonna watch every week?
oh
Who
my gosh.
decided that?
Honestly, I don't even remember, which
Oh,
is
I'm
like,
so curious to know. I really want to
I
know how you
should,
decided that.
I don't remember like, oh, I think I want to say I will have to like, when we have a family member on, we'll have to like ask them or whatever.
Do some
But
cross-examination.
do some cross examination. But what I'm gonna say is what I think. I think we had a rotation going, where
Oh,
mom
okay.
was like, "Oh, it's Sam's turn, Olivia's turn, Elowen's turn," and I think once in a while mom and dad would pick. I distinctly have this memory that just pops in my mind though of like we would lay DVDs out, so we'd have like the top 5, and then we'd like vote, and it's like, okay, that
Yes.
one's out, okay, that one's
Yes.
out, okay, that one's out. So yeah, big democracy in my house. Dad called it, what did dad
Democracy.
he called it a benevolent dictatorship.
There you go.
Was my house, yeah.
Yeah.
How did you guys pick?
When we would do movie night, it would, similar.
Yeah.
We would actually vote a lot of times. I think it was usually like a voting, or sometimes it would just be like,
Which sucks
mom
for
and
you
dad
though if you
saying,
think about
"Hey."
it. Because like, what if you happen to be, Ansley is not a girly girl, but like, what if you happen to be and you're
Yeah, I
just
know,
stuck
you've never
watching
watched 'em.
Batman, Jurassic Park, Pirates of the Caribbean all the
100%.
time?
Part of the reason that probably you couldn't be is like you're never gonna get to watch those movies, so either you like conform or you're just mad about it. So
Conform or die. Yeah.
right, conform or die. Or sometimes it would be like mom and dad saying, "Hey, there's this movie that we know you're gonna like. We're gonna watch Back to the Future," right? Which none of us had ever seen. So it's like, how do we know we're gonna like that? We don't. And then it was like,
Thank you, mom and dad. Culture
You
us,
know?
mom and dad.
Cultures,
Right.
exactly. So yeah, but movie nights, big thing in our household as well. Game
big
nights
movie
were very
nights.
big.
Game nights. We had Wednesday night game nights, which
Oh,
I also remember as a kid. Like, I mean, sad to look back on of like what a bitch you were, but like, sadly, they ended like in high school because we started just being like, I don't want to do that anymore. And yeah, you look back and you're like, oh, I would give anything for a game night. But it's
so true.
like, thank you, mom and dad, for every Wednesday night it was family game night. So I think it also started to disappear of just like the natural progression of life, right? Where like you start to have sports practice every night and like all that stuff.
Yeah,
but as a
busyness,
little
so
kid,
true.
like I remember like playing games with my siblings and all that
Yes.
stuff. Speaking of propaganda, though, I specifically remember one, which this was genius in hindsight, but also like, okay. I remember as a kid, us all looking at each other and being like, okay, mom, thanks. Some game nights, we would have mandatory spin the bottle nights, which I know that sounds so crazy. As soon as I said that, I was like, someone's gonna pull this clip. One of our haters are just gonna be like, incest. Sophie comes from incest family. I don't know why it was spin the bottle, but I guess we should have called it something else. Here's how it was played within our family. Which propaganda, it was like, I see what you did here, mom. You spin the bottle, right? And then
And say
whoever it
something
lands
nice.
on, and you have to say something nice about that person.
Aw,
Lame. And that was our game for the night. Ugh.
That's not a game.
And then you have and then you have Sam being like, you have nice pants, and mom being, no, you have to say something about them, and it's just like, get off my dick, mom. Like, ugh. Not that I said that as a 10-year-old child.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope not.
And looking back, like, yes, thank you for teaching me how to like say nice things about my siblings.
But
she
definitely
did.
like, and yeah, at the time it's like you're 10.
Leave
and
me
you have a
alone. Let us play
14-year-old
Battleship.
brother. Yeah,
We're
you have
trying
a
to play
14-year-old
Sorry.
brother who's being a sadist, and you're just
I
like,
want to play Clue. Gosh.
so true. At game nights, I think one of my core memories as a child is we would usually, I feel like my family would do maybe like a movie night on a Friday and then game night on Saturday because my dad was home, because my dad is a doctor. And so sometimes during the week, he like wouldn't get home at like enough time for especially younger children to like play a game before bed. So it was usually the weekends that was like party, you know, it was like that was the moment. And we would play this game called Splash, and Splash was essentially spoons, but it was like under the sea themed. So you would try to get like all otters or all like stingrays or all sharks.
And if
And
you
in the
lost, you got a
middle,
bucket of water on your head.
no, but that would have been
Damn
a
it.
great addition to the rules. But in the middle, there were these like dolphin toys, and when you grab them, they would squeak and place. You'd have some, and then you'd grab it and go, squeak, 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 and it was amazing. Absolutely loved it.
So fun.
It was
Love.
a 10 out of 10. And also, speaking of, you have to say nice things to your siblings. One thing my family always did, this is a little off topic, but it relates to what you just said, and it's funny, is every single birthday, everybody would go
Oh,
around and
yes.
say their favorite thing about you, and you had to get to the number, right? So if I'm turning 12,
Ew.
everyone has to go twice
That's
because
so many
I'm turning 12.
things.
No, they have to go more than twice. So, because there were 5 of them, so they had to go. So Bridger, my second brother, as I mentioned, kind of like
You have nice
sarcastic,
hair.
not really like mushy feely guy, especially growing up. He would like, you'd get to his turn and be like, I don't know, I already said my one thing. Like, what?
I have nothing else to say about you.
No,
You're a
literally,
girl?
and my mom and dad would be like, Bridger, you can say something else nice about yourself.
And then you have Luke being like, there was one time 3 months ago where I looked at Ansley and I realized what a blessing she was to our entire family. Just 12-year-old Luke, just like...
110%. And Bridger would just be like, I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
What do you want me to say?
He
Something
got
nice?
better at it. He started like thinking about things, so he would say like one thing, right? Like every time. He wouldn't like say multiple sentences. It would just be like,
Smart.
you are smart. Next person. The next time we come around, he'd be like, you are good at hiking. Next
Oh
person.
my god.
Compartmentalize was so good.
I think we all said like one nice thing. It was like say your favorite thing about the person.
Yeah.
Which I think we call it like a roast, which is not actually like a roast, but we call it a birthday roast.
Yeah,
That
it's
now
great.
My family has a video group chat. Shout out Marco Polo, sponsor us. And when it's someone's birthday now, we all get in the chat and we're like, my favorite thing about Sam is that he's so funny. And then we all like tell a story or something. Did your mom, okay, we should probably wrap it up because we've been talking
True.
an entire hour. I do have a question though. Did your mom, I can't remember if she did this. This seems like something she wouldn't do. Our mom locked us in the bathroom when we were fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ever get locked in the bathroom? Oh, no.
We never got locked in the bathroom, but we absolutely
Not like
had
locked, but she was like, go in this room and don't come
yeah.
out until got your shit together. My mom never
Makeup.
would say shit. Exactly.
Everybody needs to make up and be friends.
Oh, and
again,
then she'd
right?
make us hug, and it's like, I'd rather stab my eyes out than hug this bitch right now. Like, are you kidding me? She stole my Barbie. No.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, mom would not usually like put us in a room, but there was definitely like, we're sitting at this table. Everyone needs to say what they need to say. We're gonna hug afterwards, and I was like, I don't want to.
I don't.
This is
And
a
then
no
you
for me.
have the hateful hug where you're just like,
And you put your head like as far away as possible.
exactly.
So good. Or you do like
Oh.
the quickest hug. That's what I remember. Like
Yes.
especially Case and I think it's because we were closest in age. We probably fought the most growing
Oh,
up.
for sure.
Bestie pal. Literally. Also, I don't know if we preface that. Both of us, I would say, really good friends with our siblings. Very like close sibling relationships, which is sweet. When we're together, it's like fun. You know, it's a good time. Anyway, but Case and I, as children, not really that way. Very like, and so when I had to hug Case, it would be like, done. That's my makeup, you know?
Fuck you. Oh, I wish as a kid I would have known that as a child.
I have
How to
say
whisper
one
in my
other thing.
sister's ear. Fuck you. Dang it. What a missed opportunity as a 10-year-old. I really would have fucked
Really,
all
like,
up.
what were you even doing in your childhood? I have to say one other thing about the Melton family activity, because I think it's very integral to who we are. My family did a lot of outdoors activities together as a
so
child.
much. They were like that
and
family.
We still do. We were
Always
that family. Like,
camping,
it was
always
like, what did
hiking.
you guys do this weekend? Well, we went camping and we went on a 10-mile hike and then we went kayaking.
God.
You know, like that was my family. And so talk about like some, I don't know, some great moments on the trail. That was a lot of my family. Games, movies, outdoors. Trifecta.
Love that. Now I'm like thinking though, what did we even do if we weren't, because we were not an outdoorsy family, like no hiking, no camping, not that. But I'm like, well, what did we do then? I don't know. I guess we like, yeah.
You guys just hung out at your house because your
We
house
just
was like an
hung out.
outdoors paradise.
That's
You guys
true,
swam in
too.
the creek.
Swam in
Swam in the creek. That's right.
Huh. Cute.
Roasted some
Well-
hot dogs in the fireplace.
And that's our sibling dynamic talk. Ha ha
Na, na, na,
ha.
na.
Hee hee hee. Yeah, so fun. So now you have a basic breakdown when we have them all on as guests. So, bee-bop-boo.
True that.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you'd like to say, Ansley?
That's it for me. Guys, thanks for hanging. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you next time.
And this is, we didn't get a recording for this week, for the future. So we just have to say, Soph and Ans. That's going to peak the mic. Soph and Ans out. Thank you, bye.